Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Stonehearth. The game has just updated Alpha 21, an update I've been very excited to check out. Popped up last night, so here we are today. Of course, we got to start fresh. We've got an island here. Bruno has been working on his Archipelago map, and it is ready for Alpha 21. So here we are. I've dropped everyone in here, kind of getting ready to go. There's a number of new updates to the game. I'm going to kind of cover those in just a second. But one of the first things I want to show you is this map I made. Let me bring that up really quick. So in this map, I've actually kind of redrawn the map from the selector in the beginning, when you kind of choose where it's going to be, and it's very grid-like. I made this map to kind of, I don't know, I just wanted something cool to visualize it, and I think I'll continue to update it graphically as I do things here in this world. So let me jump back in here. So we've got everybody here. I've got a number of people made. Let's actually bring this up really quick. I want to show you who we have in here. We have Fohamner, Izzy Kalohe, Mayor Vortac. Yes, Mayor will be... Vortac will be the mayor here. Not that that holds any kind of weight, but you know, it's kind of a... just a symbolic kind of thing. It's a symbolic role he has taken on for this run. So basically, rounding this out, we have Mojo, Nox, and then Weem. Now, one of the updates to the game actually added traits and the ability to kind of better customize your character. So you can actually, or your characters, so you can actually individually re-roll the different characters, choose their hair, you know, their kind of look and everything. And then the game also has these traits, so there's things in there that are, you know, talking about the desires and needs of the different characters. Pretty cool stuff. I'm actually really excited to get more into that. Now, beyond that, we actually had a whole new loadout screen as well. Last time you would actually buy different items for a certain amount of money. Now you actually have 3 different options. I went with the middle option, so I could start with the trapper knife, I think it was. But anyway, that's what I went with. You've got those 3 choices. I think they're going to come out with more later, but anyway, those are kind of the 2, you know, initial updates you're going to see right out of the gate. So let me kind of cruise back into here. So I'm going to go ahead and let me kind of chart some stuff really quick. I want these guys to start a stockpile here and kind of clear out some trees. So let me get people to work. I'm just going to select this area. Trying to get around that fireplace there. I think that's probably fine. Okay, that's totally fine. And now we just need to put some people to work really quick. If I'm just going to yammer here, I'm going to highlight all those trees. I think that's probably good. I think some of these are somewhat selected. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let people get cracking on that stuff. Now, a couple of the other updates, your hearthlings will no longer feel cramped by walls and corners. Before, if you put beds in corners and everything, they may not be that happy with that, but that should no longer be an issue. There's a new camera follow functionality. I was trying this before, and it seems like I have to click it. If I let off, it doesn't follow anymore. So anyway, I may have to play with that a little bit. Not too familiar with how that works. There's better pathing, which was a huge improvement to the game. It's kind of a big thing. The pathing didn't seem like an issue to me as far as people getting where they needed to go, but apparently there was an issue with some people and creatures trying to decide where they could go, and it was causing a major impact to the optimization of the game. The game was not running very well. The longer you played, kind of the worse it got. I did run into that myself. Apparently that's been resolved now, and I can tell you right now the game is running amazing. It ran well for me before, but it's running really well now. And they also have some key binding in place. You have to use the JSON file to update that, but I'm assuming in the next update or so we'll actually have that in the menu to tweak. Okay, so what's the plan here? What are you doing, Weem? Basically, what I want to do with this map and this save is I just want to build. This is actually going to be a peaceful mode run. I want to use this world to basically design different houses and stuff, and then maybe use those in a different save. And in another save, what I would like to do is really get into the combat, have a world where I'm kind of really having to defend myself better. Last time it didn't go so well. I want to give that another whirl. But I also want a world that I can just kind of build in, and gather materials, build out something really fun. And I like the idea of making an island kind of village here. And I think this is a pretty cool place to do it. We've got this huge island that just loops around the map here, coming all the way around. And I like the idea of making some different huts and everything and lining those up around here, making it really look like a tropical resort and seeing just how big we can get this. We got a traveler approaching us. Here's some food to help. So there we go. They dropped that in there. That's good. But anyway, so this is going to grow. We're going to get more and more people. We're going to be building more and more things here. And I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know how many videos I'm going to do on this world. We're going to do this one, obviously. And I'll probably do more here and there. Kind of come back into here as I've got different projects I'm working on, but I'm not entirely sure. It largely depends on whether you guys are wanting to see more, and also if I just think that I can kind of show anything of value here in this world. Like I said, I'll probably have another save where I'm actually trying to survive more versus build, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's all kind of open right now. In fact, this update released much sooner than I thought it was going to. Caught me a little unprepared here. Trying to get some stairs down here. I've actually done the math here. We've got 64 across, so 32 right here was the halfway point. So I'm going to get some stairs going up here, a road, and then we're going to get some stairs here as well. And when I say stairs, we're going to dig these in, but I think I'll put like some kind of, wood as blocks or something like that. But that's going to be the idea here, I think. Okay, so I need to assign people jobs, so I thought I would show you some of these traits in here. We got Fohamner. You can see that he's got this guy, Green Thumb. He's going to work well with plants. It also says that he saved a rabbit from mortal danger, and now they've been inseparable. I've actually seen this be stated as a fox for somebody else, so this gets randomized a little bit. Izzy is light on her feet, so she's faster, but carries less. Kalohe is farmer focused. Vortac here, he actually wants to build. I think he's going to be unhappy if he doesn't build at least one thing a day, and he's also a meat eater, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. Mojo can actually carry quite a bit more than others, but is going to be a bit slower. You can see Nox is also a worker. He wants to make something all the time, and he's going to consume a bit more food than normal. And Weem is just, well, he just carries more stuff, so there you go. But I need to get in here and start assigning jobs. Let's go to, let's see. I don't know if anybody needed a specific job. There's actually the possibility of getting a trait where they request a very specific job that they want. But Fohamner, we can actually just go ahead and set him to be... I actually thought we would set him as a farmer, but I guess we don't have the farmer's host, so we're going to have to get on that. We're going to have to assign ourselves a carpenter. You can see everybody's kind of standing around. Get on this Weem, which probably should be either Nox or Vortac, because they're always wanting to build stuff. Let's go ahead and make that Vortac. We're going to change jobs. He's going to be a carpenter. That's a go. And then we're going to get him making some of the tools we need. Okay, I've got Izzy as a trapper, so she's kind of covering this area down here, and I need to get some farming going. Vortac actually just made the tools we need for farming, so I thought I would clear this lower area here and get a bit of that going. Now, last time I did single kind of rows, got kind of crazy with it. I think this time we're going to keep things kind of simple here. So we're going to go with carrot for this one, and I'll leave one space. I like to leave a little bit of gap. Turnip here. We're going to go with pumpkin here, and then I think we will repeat carrots. Whoops. I wanted that to be a bit bigger. Remove that area. Okay, let's try that again. More carrots. There we go. And then I think we've got another tool or so. Everybody's taking a nap, but I think we've got another tool with which we can assign somebody as a farmer. We've got Fohamner as a farmer right now. Who's the other one? It was Kalohe. So we're going to change jobs for him, assign him to be a farmer, so we get a couple people going there. I actually think I made 3 tools for that. And also, you can see we actually do have beds here, so I'm going to need to get some kind of shelter going and get those beds in there so they can actually sleep indoors. Okay, I need to get some sleeping quarters going. These guys keep falling asleep outside, and I need to make some kind of lodge for them to hang out in. So let's go ahead and bring this up. I haven't built a building in a while, but I've been excited to get back to this. So we're going to design a building here. Now, one thing I wanted to show actually was to come into here. I've got these templates that I made before. These are from the canyon biome. Not sure they're very fitting here, but I did like them. And then I had a number of others that were kind of experimental, so I went ahead and deleted those out. I just didn't really need them here. They weren't very fitting, and I'd probably just remake them. Now we have the Ascendency Buildings. These are kind of the defaults, and then we actually have some that are fit for this biome. So it might be like I could hit open house. This one only had like one bed in it, I think. Yeah, so not really what I want. I want something kind of big that is mostly just about sleep happening in it. So we need to kind of put something together. Let's design a custom building and get this going. So what I want to do is I want it to be on stilts. I think that makes the most sense. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and do slabs, and we're going to do the darker wood here. And I'm going to see if I can pause this while I do this. I can't remember if you can do that or not. Let's see. We're going to do a block here. This is going to be kind of a big building, I think. I just need... I guess I don't need a ton of space. Something like here, maybe? And then, if I have a bed here... I mean, we probably need it to be... We'll probably make it a bit long. Something like this. I think that could work. Come to here. Okay, and then I might actually go one more up. I think we're going to raise this off the ground quite a bit. Let's go ahead and grab foundation, and for floor, this is going to be the material I use for road. You can actually see that here, at least that's what I'm thinking. So I don't think I'll use that for the floor, but maybe something like this lighter wood. Let's see, I thought I could actually just place this on here. It looks like it's going to be at the same level. I'm not too opposed to that. Let's go ahead and drag this out a bit. I think I can do this. Oh, that's right, it replaces it. Okay. So basically what I want to do is I want to overhang by like 1 or 2. It looks like I overhung by 2 off the back. So I think we'll do that off the front. And I could do it on the sides too. I am 2 over on this side. I guess we might as well do that. Let's go ahead and bring it in. Something like that. And then we need to get some walls. Now, let's see. I could do something like this with the column material a bit darker. It's not terrible. It's okay. Let's see. I do like that material for the wall, but I'm not sure it makes sense being this light of material. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see, what do we think about that? It seems a little non-fitting here. Okay, I'm going to play around with the wall a little bit, and I kind of want like a front balcony. I may redo this floor. Okay, I've got a bit of an idea. We're going to try it out. See how this turns out. I think it might be okay. I'm trying to get an effect of like these little beams. They may seem really substantial though, and I think for hut I would want them kind of light, but we'll see. If I do something like this, I can get the walls to kind of create these beams that we'll want to do columns here. So something like that. It might be a bit too much. Let's take a peek. I don't know. It's not horrible. Let's get the door in there. Can I not do the door there? Maybe the columns are too close. Yeah, it looks like it's going to let me do it there. Okay, so I may have to back that off a bit and take you out and you out. And then let's do that wall again. Something like that. Get the door. And we've got that section of 4 right back there, so it's lined up something like that. So that's kind of how this would go. The doors aren't really fitting of a hut or anything, but that's okay. I guess I could use one of these other flatter doors, but that's cool. Now the next part of this is I actually wanted a little balcony out here, but the walls would have actually come all the way out. So I wanted to do the walls first, and then now I want to do this, and I think I want to do it with this material here. Let's go ahead and actually, you know, let's first put down a slab that will act as kind of the foundation for this, or the support beams, I guess. Do something like that, and then maybe right on line with the beams there. Oh, you know what? I have to go up one more. I have to go up one more. Actually, if I was building from the house, I guess I didn't need to do that. That's fine. You probably are like, what is he talking about? When I go to put the floor in, you see it clips through the first one. I can't really get it on top, but I could have actually come from the side of the house there to get it up on the second level. Whatever, that's fine. So if we do something like that, okay, that's like more in line with, yeah, that's kind of what I was envisioning. Let's bring this over, and let's also come in off of here. Okay, something like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's not super fitting of like an island kind of setting. I don't know if it's a matter of changing the walls or what. So anyway, I could probably go through and tweak with the walls and see if there's something I can do. I don't have a lot of options though. I've got this texture which I like, or this kind of multicolor is this guy. Otherwise we get the flat colors. So anyway, I'm not sure that I can really get what I want there. Maybe if I used a different material here, like if I did stone, I might be able to get a color or texture. Or brick. Yeah, this color is not that bad. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna have to play with that, but I would imagine that it's probably just gonna, I'll probably just stick with what I've got here. I'm gonna get some railings in here, a step and stuff, and we'll see how that looks at that point. Okay, I had to fiddle with it a bit, but I think this is decent. It's not exactly as I was imagining I would do it, but I think it works. I couldn't go too high on the stilts, 2 blocks high. That seemed to be causing an issue. It wouldn't let me do a roof until I lowered it down. So anyway, one off the ground is pretty good. I'm actually going around kind of doing this dark wood trim around the little balcony area I did out here. I'm kind of thinking about doing railings. I could do fence, come to think of it. I could put like the actual fence around there, or I could do these blocks. I'm not really sure. And I need stairs. This is really close to the road. I actually threw this down just trying to get the stuff to work, and once it did, I was like, oh, I'll just keep going. Although now that I'm saying this, I can save this template and then place it a little further back off the road. So I think I'm going to end up doing that. But first things first, I need to get these steps figured out. Kind of like the idea of doing it here. Let's take this guy. Yes, and 2 out, something like this. And that there. Get this guy here, something like that. I actually think that looks pretty cool, especially because it matches the road. Actually, you know what? Now I'm kind of actually feeling pretty good about it being here. Of course, I could back it off and bring the road to the steps a little bit. I don't know, that might be better. I've got all this space back there. It's probably best to move it all the way back, and then I can kind of have some front yard area. So anyway, that's the idea. I think I'm going to pop a couple windows in here, nothing too crazy, and then I can kind of set beds up for it. I've got 8 made right now, so that's going to be the plan, is to get those in there and get these guys a place to sleep. Okay, I finished it, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. I called it Weems Island Sleeper Hut. So I'm going to go ahead and select this and hit build. You can see we don't have some of these frames made, but Vortac likes to be busy. So we're going to put him to work making that stuff. So we can actually go ahead and hit build, and there you go. We're ready to get this going. So what I want to do is I actually want to set this back off of the road a bit, but I do want to leave some space. Let's see. I want to leave like maybe 3 tiles, something like that. So maybe like there would be good. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. I do like this style. You can see I went ahead and did the railings here myself versus using the fence. I just like the idea of having that done already. Inside are only beds, but I just wanted to keep it pretty general purpose. It has 8 beds in there. I think that's a good start. So let's see, we're going to go ahead and finish editing here, and we're going to hit build. Yeah, start building. We want people to get to work on that. Let's see, they're going to all come down now. Not all of them. Some of them are going to get started. You can see we got tons of wood. Lots of crates with a lot of wood. I actually did clear quite a bit over here. Some ladders and everything. I need to dig this out and probably build some kind of structure up here. All kinds of different ideas for this island, but I'm pretty excited to get the very first building done. Okay, well, night is descending, things are getting dark, but everybody is kind of remaining busy. But for us here, we're going to go ahead and call it at that. I do want to thank you guys for watching, as always. I am going to be spending a bunch of time in here playing this, so you guys can let me know if you'd like to see more. Again, I'm going to be kind of making buildings and designing templates and stuff, things I will use in other worlds. Future videos are going to include more looks at various mods and biomes. I get really excited about that kind of stuff, trying new stuff. So I hope you're interested in seeing those kinds of things from me again. But yeah, thanks again, as I mentioned, and I will catch you guys next time.